Hey everyone, welcome back to Cracking the GRE Math Subject Test. This is Calculus 2 and we're on our first question. So this question asks us to find the angle between these two red lines. This is a cube and the red lines are coming out of the back corner, and one of them is going to this top right back corner and the other one is coming up to the top left front corner. And the trick here is to just think about this as two vectors. You can set up a little coordinate system if you say that this corner in the back is the origin, and then if you consider this line here to be the x-axis, and this line coming out here to be the y-axis, and then the line that's going up, that edge, will be our z-axis, then you can write each of these points as a vector. For example, this one here is going to be, let's see, 1 in the x direction, let's say, and 0 in the y direction, and then 1 in the z direction. And this one here is going to be 0 in the x direction, 1 in the y direction, and then 1 in the z direction. I'm just taking the length of each edge of this cube to be 1, just for simplicity's sake. It doesn't really matter. Now, what you have to remember is that the angle between, or rather the cosine of the angle between any two vectors is equal to their dot product. So let's say the vectors are a and b, so it's going to be a dot b. These are vectors. And you have to divide it by the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B. So let's do that. If we take the dot product of these two vectors, that's going to be 0 times 1 plus 1 times 0 plus 1 times 1. And then the magnitude of either one of these vectors is going to be the square root of 2, because it's just 1 plus 1 square root. So it's going to be root 2 times root 2 in the denominator. So what do we get? 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. So cosine of theta is equal to 1/2, which means that theta has to be root 3 over... No, sorry. Yeah. Theta has to be 60 degrees, because the cosine of 60 degrees is 1/2. So the answer is A.